The European Union could crumble after a Dutch MEP hinted that the Netherlands will not abandon its fishing industry if the bloc fails to reach a trade deal with the UK, a hint that Nexit could be on the cards. Brexit talks have dominated political conversation across Brussels, as the EU and UK seek a deal over their future trading relationship. Yet another deadline passed on Sunday, with negotiators still unable to reach a consensus before the December 31 deadline. The European Parliament argued that if such an agreement was to be reached, it had to be done by December 20, in order to allow it to be ratified by both parties. Both Michel Barnier, the EU's chief Brexit negotiator, and his British counterpart, Lord David Frost, are continuing to discuss a deal in Brussels. A decision over whether this can be reached or not is expected to be confirmed before Christmas. An insider on the UK's team, however, said a substantial shift was needed if a deal was to make it over the line. The main sticking points in any pact remains over the so-called level playing field, and also over future fishing rights for those inside the bloc. The UK is adamant it will take back control of its waters, while Brussels, and nations such as France and the Netherlands, are deeply against such a move. They claim the EU should maintain its current fishing quotas in British waters. Fishing rights has become an arduous issue for both parties and even led Dutch MEP Dirk-Jan Epping to demand Mr. Barnier do more to protect the EU's fishing industry, or face the consequences. Mr. Epping warned that in the event of a no-deal Brexit, a situation where both parties fail to agree a trade pact, the fishing industry across the bloc would be decimated. He detailed that should a pact not be reached, Mr. Barnier would have abandoned the EU's fishermen, leaving countries like the Netherlands considering their own future, and how best to protect their own fishing industry. Speaking directly to Mr. Barnier, he warned that the Netherlands would support its fishermen at any price, hinting that the Netherlands could one day move away from the bloc to secure its own deal on fishing. The MEP told the European Parliament that while the likes of France could get their fishing resources from all over the place, the Netherlands was a smaller country that need to try and preserve our opportunities when it comes to fishing.